Yeah, hi guys, welcome to another Tavern Brawl video. I'm sorry that I didn't have time to make this video yesterday, so I am one day late, but yeah, this time I had already the chance to play it before, and so now I won't share my first impression like I usually do, but I can provide you a strategy to beat the Nefarian. This one is a cooperative one. You play together with your opponent, this guy. And yeah, it's not that easy. You need to know what you should do, and you need also to know what Nefarian is doing in the future to get an idea of what you need. What you need to do. So the main idea is just to pick one minion, and you, especially the priest, should put all his buffs on this minion. So that this grows further, and in the end, so at least with the health, and in the end he has one inner fire, because when he's down to I think something like 160 or 170, he plays one spell which deals 4 to 6 damage to all minions on the board, and when he's down to 60, he plays one minion where he is down to which deals 30 damage to all minions, and then also his attack goes up to 10. Yeah, and if he clears with this spell with 30 damage to everyone before, he probably won't have a chance. So the point is to buff one minion that much that he survives the 30 damage, and then you can easily deal with this. To survive long enough, you just need to make sure that you put enough stuff on the board, and you have okay, this dies. Yeah, you should put stuff on the board. So when he when he plays the spell which deals all the damage randomly split, that he's not always hitting our heroes. So that's why we use the rockbiter weapon to get rid of this explosive rune, because otherwise it would deal damage to him. We'll play the vitality token, I guess. You just need to make sure that you build up a board. You actually don't need to attack. It's okay if you leave it like this. And then just concentrate on one. And this one is actually especially good. Because it gets buffed for every so that's why I play her together with coin and those spells. The gargoyle, which I played on turn 3, is also not so bad, because he gets healed to full health at the start of his turn, which is always really nice. And I guess my opponent is following the right strategy. So he has 8 costs, it doesn't make sense to play Oracle. The big advantage of buffing or of playing this card, or choosing this one to buff, is that by playing all those cards, it gets buffs, and it gets also buffed with the attack, because otherwise you always need to wait until you draw in your fire, which you eventually will do. also it goes really fast with health, and you don't need to wait for all those other buffs before you play Divine Shield, because otherwise you should make sure that you're first you should upgrade the health as high as possible with Power Shield, with Villain's Chosen and the 5 Vandal spell, and then in the end you play Divine Spirit, but here you can get the buffs here as well. Okay. That's pretty nice, because she's surviving. And I get a heal. Oh, I should take care of. Oh, no, he gets a heal. Oh, that's true. I will get a heal from.
Behold, the true power of Nefarian!
So she's 5 now. So now we can go cards. It's empty. Oh, no, not empty, but it's empty enough. That's what I wanted to say. We can give him actually doesn't really matter.
Pay the iron price.
Okay, before win.
Shaman, the elements obey me.
Yeah, so when he gets angry the first time, he attack goes up to 5, and afterwards he plays a spell, which deals 4 to 6 damage. Now we need to buffer even further, so that next time he falls below 60, or yeah, then he will deal 30 damage. He also won't hit our heroes so often, and if we are losing the minions, it's not a big deal, because she's the one in the end. So the rest can be just like taunts.
I have more.
If I would have attacked, I would just have left him there, and that's pretty awesome here. Because now I get his heal and her. Maybe it takes to make it a little faster. I think if I get once now the Divine Shield with I have 40 health now, it would be 80. I don't know, it would be fantastic. Okay. enough stuff on the board. This one is...
I was right all along. Aha!
I should get rid of one. I don't want to have my board too full. I prefer it this way. Yeah, so this was one turn where he didn't hit our heroes at all. We can put enough stuff on the board, so there's no problem at all. Yeah, and now this new here. I have 100 health. You should have done this the other way around, but it doesn't matter anymore. Yeah, perfect. Super strong minion. Can't kill in this turn right now, even though we have Blue Fury, because once he's below 60, this turn ends, he becomes immune. Yeah, actually everything is going to die, but we can
Not
warn some death rattles.
Priest, the light
Next time,
me now.
when it's our turn, we will
I
kill
was
you.
right all along.
And yeah, this is the problem if you cannot kill him until then. He's down to 60, but he will gain 30 more health. And he has 10 attack, so if you attack with your stuff, it's usually going to die. And if you have so much stuff on the board that you can heal the last missing 90 damage, it's not so easy to do that. I once said my first game was quite close, but I think we brought him down to 20. I think it's really difficult to do that if
Is someone injured?
it's the best strategy, and it's usually if your opponent knows how to play, it shouldn't be a problem. Because once you have some minions on the board, you really don't have the problem that you are running out of time. Not at all. That's it.
Well played.
Yeah, so now you've seen how Nefarian, yeah, what he's doing, what is his strengths, his weakness, and so on. And yeah, you've seen a strategy which works pretty fine if your opponent knows as well, or knows about the same strategy. But I'm not so sure if there's something else you can do. Yeah. If after you bring him down to 60 and he clears the whole board afterwards to deal the last missing 90 damage, it's pretty difficult. If you have some divine shields left, maybe, but then also you can just attack twice with one minion. You need to have enough damage potential on your hand, and this is most of the time not the case. So this strategy with building up one huge minion is a strategy you should follow. The ones we picked in this video is, from my point of view, is the best one to choose for. The stone skin gargoyle is also quite nice because he always gets the he's healing himself, and you can do also those stuff with other ones. But this one is the best one by far, I guess. And yeah, it's a huge problem with the Tavern Brawls that your opponent most of the time don't know how to how to play this guy, and they will attack it. They will buff different minions. They shouldn't spread the buffs on different minions because he has no spell where he can kill 1 minion directly. So yeah, I have here 2 wins on Europe. I won in NA, so in total 3 wins, and I started at least more than 10 times. So my win rate is pretty low just because, yeah, the opponent didn't know what to do, and also these games take quite long. This is a bit the problem. You play quite long, and then your opponent makes mistakes. This is pretty frustrating. I think there were other cooperative ones which were better, because you had different ways to beat one, yeah, and if your opponent was messing up once, it was not such a huge problem. But here, this is the main strategy you should follow, and yeah, most people don't know about this one. But you guys, you know about this strategy right now. So go out there, play this Tavern Brawl, and have fun, and hopefully you will have more wins than I have, and you have good opponents which follow your strategy as well. Okay, so thanks for watching, and yeah, enjoy trying Tavern Brawl.